Om Shanti. Our last birth at Confluence age is very valuable. Whatever we do, whatever we receive, whatever we become, the respect of that continues for whole Kalpa. So to be in self-respect at Confluence age help us to receive and listen to our own respect in all the ages. Even now, when they worship gods and goddesses, whatever praise they have for them, that is the self-respect of Confluence age. So have determination that I will remain in self-respect and not allow body consciousness to make us leave our seat of self-respect. So keep that awareness. Our thoughts and the time is used in an appropriate way when there is self-respect. So I claim it and maintain it. Baba also respects such children. So let us be stable in the awareness of the seat of self-respect.
हसरत है हमारी बाबा कर दो वो पूरी आके मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके
दादा निश्चय के फाउंडेशन को चेक कर रहे, क्या देखा? सदा 4 ही प्रकार का निश्चय एक समय पर साथ नहीं रहता, कभी रहता कभी हिलता। इसलिए सदा विजयी का अनुभव नहीं कर पाते, फिर सोचते हैं होना तो ये चाहिए लेकिन पता नहीं क्यों नहीं हुआ। किया तो बहुत मेहनत, ड्रामा है तो ड्रामा, लेकिन हिल भी रही है अच्छी तरह से। कभी संकल्प में हिलते, कभी बोल तक भी हिल जाते, कभी कर्म तक भी हिल। उस समय क्या लगता होगा, दृश्य सामने लाओ। ड्रामा ड्रामा भी कह रही है और हिलजुल भी रही है, और निश्चय बुद्धि की निशानी क्या सुनाई, निश्चित विजय। अगर विधि ठीक है तो सिद्धि प्राप्त न हो, ये वो नहीं सुन।
बड़ी मन भावनी मुरली प्रेम से प्राणों को सींचे, रसीली तान की ये डोर आपकी ओर ही खींचे, आपकी ओर ही खींचे। रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में, रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में।
Om Shanti. Be one with elevated self-respect and continue to give regard to everyone, worthy of receiving respect throughout the whole cycle. Those who maintain their self-respect in this one birth become worthy of receiving respect throughout the whole cycle. In their kingdom, they receive respect from their people, and for half the cycle, they receive respect from their devotees. In this last birth, you see and hear of them receiving the respect of the deity souls or the Shakti form from their devotees. Even now, everyone gives them so much love and respect from the bottom of their heart. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avikti Parivar. Today's day 14. Be one with elevated self-respect and continue to give regard to everyone. Today's topic, worthy of receiving respect throughout the whole cycle. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. We begin the story of self-respect with Brahma Baba and Mama. Brahma Baba, while feeling internally that some transformation, some conversation is going on, and first time when he had vision of Vishnu and he heard the voice, you are this, you are going to become this. And definitely it was something new because he was worshipper of Narayan and Lakshmi. So a worshipper getting a vision that you will become worship worthy to accept that, I think needs a lot of somewhere maybe clear intellect or awareness of one's own fortune. Brahma Baba took time. He did a lot of tapasya, went in isolation, and then he accepted. But then to accept is one thing, but then to create self-respect of that, of course, there is that intoxication, there is faith. But to sustain that, to maintain it under all circumstances, a lot of people accepted what the message was. There were many, they didn't. So self-doubt, what I am thinking or seeing, is it all truth? Is going to happen or not? So that self-doubt, or then to have self-respect. Either you doubt yourself or you respect yourself. So how Brahma Baba and then Mama accepted their part at Confluence age. Mama was a daughter, right, of Brahma, Saraswati, the daughter of Brahma. Even they show Saraswati, Brahma together. And Mama was so much into not only intoxication, whatever happened. There was deformation, there was abuse, there was lot of wrong things were said about them. It didn't affect them. I myself saw how Baba and Mama, they are. Some people come and say things, or they hear so and so said this. But Baba used to just smile. They never came down from that self-respect. And they made it like consistently make us believe from their stage that this is what they are through their self-respect. Just imagine one who has to become the master of the world, one who has to claim number one status of Narayan. His face changes, or his mood changes, or his thinking changes, fluctuates. There is sometimes faith, sometimes doubt. Never. More I think, more I am little bit kind of surprised, and also understand that how they knew what they have to become, and they stayed in that self-respect. And that is why they had that stability. Never Mama felt anything. She was younger than all that is. But her self-respect. Baba said, you will play part of Mama. And she said, okay. Accepted that role, played that role. So each one of us, our future is seen at the present. And the present should be what the part I will play, the whole cycle. So we can use the points from the Murli, which we are revising also, that there are 4 types of faith. And to have faith in all 4, Baba, Yagya, drama, and family. Each one is important. And Baba said, all 4 remain strong, even if one is fluctuating. It will fluctuate your state. Like drama is meant to be just stable. Every moment, every thought is drama, is drama. But if you are fluctuating and keep saying drama, that means you don't have faith in drama. And I saw with Dadis, they had such firm faith in drama. Mama, as you all know, her body was not too well. So a few days ago, we went to Mama. Mama, what you thinking? I don't need to think, it's all drama. And the way conviction, one time we were in Bombay, because Dadi Prakashwani was not well, so some of us thought, let's spend some time with her. So we were sitting in a garden, and next morning was Dadi Prakashwani's big surgery. So we said, Dadi, what you thinking? All is ordained in drama. And it's not only saying, as Baba said, some say, but still stage is fluctuating. But for them, you could look at it, they were 100%, no thought, carefree, and also faith. One is not to think, but they were so sure that whatever happened will happen. It's all drama. So that stability was visible through their self-respect. See, more we think about self-respect, more you are in the stage, awareness of your self-respect. Even I am God's child with a big self-respect. Who is sustaining me? Every step we know is Baba, is God. So this way, more we think about what Baba is giving us, what is He making us, what are we becoming, all that creates self-respect. And that is connected with the faith. I really believe that in golden age, next stage, I will be worship worthy. Goddess, right? Many of us feel that. So internally, the qualities of a goddess, bestower, image. So faith has connection with stability. Not only that, but faith has connection with also self-respect. Automatically, internally, how can I think like this? How can I speak like that? How can I act like that? So it's a good chance that we have these awake signals where not only we revise them, but we spend whole day reminding ourselves few times a day what are our self-respect, did I stay and stay in that self-respect. And the importance of confluence age is that whatever happened now becomes eternal, or whatever is eternal is happening now at confluence age. So it's very important, confluence age. So Baba is saying self-respect of confluence age will give you respect for whole Kalpa. And if we really believe, how can we miss it? Self-respect of confluence age will give you respect for whole Kalpa. So we make good efforts so that there is self-respect. So Baba is saying self-respect of this birth give you respect for whole Kalpa. In next stage, in your kingdom, all the subjects will have respect for you. Then copper age begins. We are respected by devotees. So first there is respect from subjects, then there is respect from the devotees. And then Baba says, as the cycle moves on, then in copper age, we are worshippers and we are seeing the idols of those who are worshipworthy. And what we are listening, the praise of gods and goddesses. Very interesting. Some of you must have gone to temples or you hear some of the celebrations and how they sing the praise of gods and goddesses. And if you think, listen carefully, all that is our praise. And our praise is more like what is my interaction with everyone. Remover of sorrow, remover of obstacles, constantly bestower. For each goddess, there's so much praise, lot of praise. And who are these goddesses? Us, right? So we are listening. But then when you are listening, I just stop and say, are my thoughts, words, actions of that quality? So we listen, we see how they worship. They do fasting, they do so much they do. And not only they sing the praise, but there's so much intoxication. If you go listen to the praise, you really feel, well, this is what we were. So Baba is saying that you listen to all that. You see with your eyes and you listen. And then Baba said, it is now, again at Confluence age, we are becoming worship-worthy again. So it's a whole cycle of listening to our praise, becoming that. So I feel that there has to be this determination to be stable in our self-respect. Anytime you feel that your energy, your intoxication is low, immediately remind yourself what you are and what you're becoming. What we were, what are we becoming? And as soon as you remind yourself, then it's like, oh, it's completely change in personality. We know that, of course, we have copper age, iron age sanskars, but we also have golden age, silver age sanskars. If we find that sanskars of body consciousness emerges of copper age, iron age, if we are really attentive, then the sanskars of golden age and silver age will live. We see up to silver age, it's all right, but golden age, silver age is still little bit warrior sanskar. They emerge sometimes and they are very clear. So I always say we are somewhere stuck between the end of silver age and beginning of golden age. Move forward, move forward. No sanskars of battling, whether it is for self or with anyone. We have karmic accounts we have to settle, but with power of yoga. So once we cross that border, then we become gods and goddesses. And that is why, in Hindi they say Devata, one who gives, one who constantly gives. And giving is not here anything physical, but it's love, it's cooperation, it's respect. And as much you give, that much you are becoming. And I find that how every thought, if it's in deity soul emerging, it will be visible, right? So if you pay attention to remain in self-respect, then giving respect to others and also allowing, like internally, that my golden aged sanskars are emerging now. Not of silver age, of course, not of copper age. Copper age sanskars are what? Bargain. If this happen, I will do this. If this happen, it's like even we bargain with God. It's like doing business, no? Vishnu. So golden aged sanskars, not even silver age. That's what will happen when there is self-respect, what I am becoming. Many times, Brahma Baba used to say, ask in class, what do you want to become? Lakshmi Narayan or Ram and Sita? Even Avek Dada asked. So what we say? Nobody wants to raise hand for Sita Ram. Everyone wants to raise hand for Lakshmi Narayan. And I always say, oh, there will only be few Lakshmi Narayan, but we are same clan, no? We are same dynasty. So I always feel whether you become their children or you claim kingdom, second, third, or whatever, doesn't matter. But we are Lakshmi Narayan clan, right? So we can have that, intoxication, or we can have that self-respect. What are we? We belong to kingdom of Lakshmi Narayan. So Baba says, as is the king and queen, so are even subjects. So if everyone just have this self-respect, have determination, intoxication, we are God's children and we are becoming Lakshmi Narayan. We are from that clan. Now we have to reclaim it, right? And nothing new. Baba said, you did last kalpa, you have to do it again, right? So this birth, self-respect for the whole cycle, whole kalpa, you will get respect. Om Shanti. So, Island family, they always come on Wednesday and Thursday, Wednesday and Saturday. Yeah, there are many. Hello, Om Shanti. Lovely to see the angels. Okay, one birth self-respect, and you get respect for whole kalpa. Right? You all agree? Yes? Okay, Om Shanti.
Welcome to our weekly journey, sharing from ancestors.
आज्ञाकारी, सीरत मनोहारी, बाबा की आज्ञाकारी, सीरत मनोहारी, शोभा ज्ञान यज्ञ की बढ़ाई तूने, नैनों के पलने में जो पालना दी मम्मा, नैनों के पलने में जो पालना दी मम्मा, और दृष्टि से लोरियां सुनाई तूने।
हम छोटे बच्चे आए तो जैसे छोटे बच्चों को माँ मिल जाती है, बढ़िया माँ मिल गई और निस्वार्थ प्यार वाली माँ, और मम्मा शिक्षा भी बहुत अच्छी, छोटे छोटे दे करके हम लोगों को धारणा का रूप बनाती थी। तो मम्मा के पास जब भी हम जाते थे तो ऐसे लगता था जैसे हमारे आध्यात्मिक जीवन में आगे बढ़ाने वाली माँ है, और प्यार भी मम्मा का ऐसा पाते थे जैसे छोटे बच्चे माँ के पास जाते हैं, लेकिन ये निस्वार्थ प्यार था, अलौकिक प्यार था। तो यही हमारा मम्मा से रहा है, बचपन से। मम्मा जो थी वो विशेषता मम्मा की ये थी कि सभी बच्चों की पालना जो की वो गंभीरता और प्यार, और एक एक बच्चे के लिए मम्मा टाइम दे करके और उसकी जीवन को श्रेष्ठ बनाने का लक्ष्य रखती थी। और माँ का प्यार जो होता है निस्वार्थ प्यार, वो मम्मा का प्यार जो है, देखना, चलना, बोलना, तो एक एक बोल में मामा की एक एक सेकंड की दृष्टि जो थी वो हम बच्चों के प्रति ऐसी श्रेष्ठ रहती थी, प्यार की रहती थी, जो हम लोग मम्मा को छोड़ने नहीं चाहते थे। और मम्मा के जैसे दिल में मम्मा की शुक्रिया के गीत बजते रहते।
गुरु के मत पर धन के बच्चे है नहीं, अब यहाँ अब धनी मिला है, आगे तो निर्धन के थे, धनी के बिना बुद्धि भटकती थी तो सब कुछ भटकता था ना। अभी तो नॉलेज है, रोशनी है, बुद्धि धन की है। अभी मालूम है धनी कौन है, किसको याद करने का है, तो अभी धनी के तरफ बुद्धि को रखने का है, और धनी के ऑर्डर पर, हुक्म पर, कहते ने हुक्म ही हुक्म चलाए राह, अभी चलाते हैं, अभी उसके हुक्म पर चलते हैं। इसके पहले नहीं थे, हुक्म ही हुक्म चला, वो तो चाहे पत्ता भी हिलता है ना, उसके हुक्म से हिलता है, वो पत्ते का हुक्म करने वाला थोड़ी है, पत्ते को तो हवा चलाती है। पत्ते को कोई वो कहते पता हिलो, भगवान का काम यही है, पता हिलो, फलाना ये करो ये करो ये करो, वो थोड़ी ये बैठ करके ऑर्डर करेंगे। हाँ, फिर तो चोर को कहेगा चोरी करो, हाँ, तो वो भी ऑर्डर उसका हो जाएगा। हाँ, नहीं, ये ऑर्डर्स नहीं है उसके, उसका ऑर्डर अभी ये जो हमको मत मिलती है अभी कि कैसे अपने को पवित्र रखो और किस तरह से अपने कर्मों को श्रेष्ठ बनाओ, ये है उसका हुक्म। तो अभी हुक्म ही हुक्म चलाए रहा, अभी वो अपना हुक्म दे रहा है और हमको कैरी आउट करना है, उसके मत पर रहना है और मत पर चलना है। तो अभी बाप कहते हैं अभी मेरा हुक्म जो है उसको मानो, और अभी के लिए, क्योंकि अभी दुनिया का अंत है और नहीं दुनिया बनाता हूँ, उसके लिए अपना ये अभी फाउंडेशन डालो। तो अभी फाउंडेशन डालने का टाइम है ना, तो अभी उसमें अपने इस प्यूरिटी को धारण करने का अच्छा ख्याल रखो और प्रैक्टिकल में। तो इसीलिए बाप का जो मत मिल रही है और जो भी उसकी फरमान है उसी पर रह कर करके बाप कहते हैं फरमान है मुझे याद करो और अपने कर्म को पवित्र रखो, अथवा विकारों के संग में कोई काम मत करो। तो इसका भी पालन करो। और फिर भी कहते हैं पिछला तुम्हारा खाता तुमको कहाँ रुकावट डालेंगे, कोई कर्म बंधन के रूप में। हाँ, तो भी कहते हैं तुम्हारे को भी अपना ज्ञान योग तो मिला है, उसके आधार से उसको साफ करते रास्ते को आगे बढ़ो। पर तू कहाँ मूंझ हो, तो फिर भी मैं बैठा हूँ ना, अभी हूँ, हाजरा हजूर हूँ अभी। हाँ, अभी ओमनी प्रेजेंट, ऐसे नहीं है कि ओमनी प्रेजेंट है ही है, नहीं, अभी हुआ हूँ, अभी प्रेजेंट हूँ।
जयकारे तेरे नाम के लगाए दुनिया, तेरे चरणों में शीश को झुकाए दुनिया। जयकारे तेरे नाम के लगाए दुनिया, तेरे चरणों में शीश को झुकाए दुनिया।
रत्न लुटाए तूने, सौभाग्य जगाए तूने, रत्न लुटाए तूने, सौभाग्य जगाए तूने, ऐसी ज्ञान मुरली सुनाई तूने। नैनों के पलने में जो पालना दी मम्मा, नैनों के पलने में जो पालना दी मम्मा, और दृष्टि से लोरिया सुनाई तूने। Om Shanti Vikti Parivar. So tomorrow is Thursday and our schedule Amrit Vela 3:30 am to 4:45 am. English Sakar Murli from 5 to 6 p.m. followed by meditation in this series. And tomorrow is Thursday, so we'll be having Bhog offering by Mohini Didi, English series and Avekti Journey. So now let's do Avek Murli. Welcome to Avekti Journey. Avek Murli is from 1969, speaking to the heart of an angel.
Om Shanti. This is the Murli of the 26th of January, 1971. Benefits of taking on a responsibility. Bap Dada has a list of 4 categories of children: serviceable, sensible, successful, and valuable. Not all are successful and not all are valuable. Some become valuable through their virtues, character, but they are not successful in the planning of service. Each of you can know your own chart. You have to check in which list your name would be. Some have their name in all 4, some in 2, some in 3, and some in 1. The main virtue of those who are valuable is that they themselves value their own time, thoughts, and service. This is why others also give value to the thoughts, words, and service that take place through them, or they are given value according to the drama. Everyone sees them with the vision of their being valuable. Are the serviceable ones first or the sensible ones first? Both have their own specialities. Those who are sensible have a planning intellect to a greater extent, but they lack the speciality of putting it into a practical form. Whereas those who are serviceable do little planning, but they have the special virtue of putting everything into a practical form. Some have sense and also the virtue of being serviceable. In the task of this establishment, both are essential. For one, their future is created through their thoughts and plans. And for the other, it is created through their actions. There is a greater impact from the later. And for those who are images of success, their result is based on their avyakt stage. Some make plans and put them into a practical form, but they do not have as much success. They can be serviceable, but not all can be an image of success. It is as though some have received the blessing of success according to the drama. They have to make little effort. They receive success easily. This is each one's part within the drama. Acha. Teachers are teachers anyway. Teachers should always have in their consciousness that they are first student before they become teachers. With the consciousness of being a student, you will be able to remember the study. When you yourself study something, you will be able to enable others to study. If you do not have a student life, you cannot make others into students. In order to change the atmosphere, you should always consider yourself to be a master son. What is the task of the son? Firstly, to give light. And secondly, to destroy rubbish. So always check whether both of these tasks are being carried out by the rays of your activity. All souls should receive light, and the rubbish should also be destroyed. If, for instance, they receive light, but the rubbish is not destroyed, you can understand that there is no power in your rays. When the sun is not hot, the germs are not destroyed. If someone has little power, then that one will give the light of knowledge, but the germs of the old sanskars will not be destroyed. The more powerful something is, the quicker it destroys other things. If there is little power, it will take a lot of time. So you have to become powerful. Do not think that you're not educated. You have studied the knowledge of the world, and so everything is included in that. Acha, Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. So we'll see the Hatha Yoga posture for tomorrow.
Balasana, child's pose. This posture of the soul is my restorative pose. Where does a child go whenever they feel overwhelmed or afraid or confused, they immediately seek out the embrace and company of their parent. When I, the soul, feel overwhelmed, anxious, afraid, confused, or even just needing guidance, I will turn my mind upwards, seek out the company, the lap of the Supreme Soul. That is a place where I always feel so comforted and empowered and reminded of how precious I am as a child of God.
Be one with elevated self-respect and continue to give regard to everyone. Worthy of receiving respect throughout the whole cycle. Those who maintain their self-respect in this one birth become worthy of receiving respect throughout the whole cycle. In their kingdom, they receive respect from their people, and for half the cycle, they receive respect from their devotees. In this last birth, you see and hear of them receiving the respect of the deity souls or the Shakti form from their devotees. Even now, everyone gives them so much love and respect from the bottom of their heart.
श्रेष्ठ स्वमानधारी सम्मान दाता बनो। सारा कल्प सम्मानधारी इस एक जन्म के स्वमानधारी सारा कल्प सम्मानधारी बन जाते हैं। उन्हें अपने राज्य में प्रजा द्वारा सम्मान प्राप्त होता है और आधा कल्प भक्तों द्वारा सम्मान प्राप्त होता है और इस लास्ट जन्म में भक्तों द्वारा देवात्मा व शक्ति रूप का सम्मान देखते व सुनते हैं। कितना सिक व प्रेम से अभी भी सब सम्मान दे रहे हैं। ओम शांति।
शांति मिल गई मुझे ओम शांति में सब शांति मिल गई मुझे ओम शांति में
Om Shanti. Om Shanti, everyone.